What's up, guys? Welcome back to Fish Over Tricks Woodworking. My name is Peter, and today I'm going to show you how to build this shoe rack out of just 2x8s. This is actually the first episode of a new little series I'm doing called making furniture out of just framing lumber. So what I mean by that is I'm just going to make furniture out of lumber that's either 2x4, 2x6, 2x8, 2x10, 2x12, and like only that. So this thing is made completely out of 2x8s. I've got some other projects I want to make that are all out of 2x8s or 2x6s. I like the idea of just making, nice furniture out of just framing lumber that, people use to build a house. Want to make furniture out of it. So, I don't know. I like the idea. So comment down below if you guys want to see more videos like this. But without further ado, let's get into it. So the cut list for this video is pretty simple. Obviously, all of it is from 2x8s. So the first thing you're going to want is two pieces that are 48 inches long. That's your top and bottom. And then for your support pieces, there's going to be 3 of them. These are 14.5 inches long. And then one other piece that is 33 inches long. So that's all you need. 2 at 48, 1 at 33, and then 3 at 14.5. So we're going to start with the 3 smaller pieces for now, put the other 3 to the side, and the first thing that we're going to do with these is drill some pocket holes. So we're going to drill 2 pocket holes in the bottom and 2 pocket holes in the top for all 3 of these pieces. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and glue and screw one at a time. Alright, so now that you've got those 2 in, now we got to measure out where we want this one, because obviously this piece back here has to go in between these 2. So we measured it out, so this cubby here could have 12 inches of space in between, so that could be like one tall pair of boots. And then this piece is going to be raised up here, so you got 2 shelves for the shoes. So all I really need to do is put this bottom piece down, put it all the way against this side here, and then just line this one up here, and then screw it in. Of course, gotta get the glue in first. So I'll take that one out of the middle, and then we're going to measure exactly where we want that to be. So since these are 14.5 inches tall, and we're gonna want this piece to be in the middle of them, and this piece is 1.5 inches thick. Quick math, so we have to do the 14.5 inch gap minus the thickness of that, which is 1.5. So that brings us to 13. 13 divided by 2 is 6.5. So that means we go up 6.5 here, 6.5 here, put the board in, and then there should be 6.5 inches of space above on that side. If my math is correct, that will work. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut a scrap piece, 2 scrap pieces that are 6.5 inches high, and then just place them here, and then push the board down on there. That way it'll be a lot easier to screw it in. So I recommend you guys do that as well. It'll just make the whole thing way easier. For these, I didn't do pocket holes for these. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually just going to go ahead and put a screw at a diagonal here. I'm going to do 1 on each side here, 1 on each side here. You can do it with a pocket screw as well. But this part will not have anyone's weight on it. No one will actually be sitting on this. They'll sit on this top part here. But no one's actually going to be sitting on this, so I don't think it's super important to have this insanely strong. Obviously, you can do that, but 2 screws on each side will be more than enough because it's just going to be shoes. I should mention that in here, I use 2.5 inch screws to screw those in. You can use 2 inch screws, but I recommend 2.5 to 3 inch screws. All right, let's get the top on. Before I do that, just gonna put a little bit of glue on all 3 of these. Then just place it on. Line it up. All right, so I've got this just sitting on here, gluing. It's pretty heavy, this piece itself, so I don't need any clamps or anything like that. As you know, I've got those pocket screws underneath. So I can still go ahead and screw those in, although now I'm realizing I screwed these pocket screws in here, and I can't get under there. So we're not going to be able to screw those pocket screws in. So note to self, don't do that. But I could just go through the corners like I did for the other pieces, and that'll be totally fine. So I'm just going to leave this here for a while, probably an hour or two. And then I'm going to come back, flip it over, put those pocket screws in there, and then sand stain, and we'll be done. But first you got to knock out these pieces. All right, so I let it sit for about an hour, hour and a half, and let the glue dry a little bit. Then I flipped it over, and now we're just gonna get those pocket screws screwed in. And then over here on this side, we're just gonna go ahead and screw some screws in from the side. Alright guys, here it is. I just went ahead and sanded it. I actually did not stain it. After I sanded it, I just took a few photos of it, put up on Facebook Marketplace, and I already got someone coming to pick it up tomorrow. So I actually put it up for $75. I figured that was a good price because it really did not take me that long to make, and it only cost about $19 worth of lumber to make it. So I figured 75 bucks, great price for this, but it's super sturdy. Like I said, all of it made out of framing lumber. If you guys like this little series that I'm planning on doing, comment down below. But guys, that's gonna do it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like it, comment, like, subscribe, comment down below any other videos you'd like me to make, and I will see you in the next one. Oh, I nailed the camera that time.